What are your responsibilities as executor of an estate? Hi, I'm Todd Wilson from the Law Office of Todd A. Wilson. When you're appointed as an executor or administrator of an estate, the court is appointing you to a position of trust. They are tasking you with certain fiduciary duties in handling a decedent's assets and then distributing them out. So first, you're tasked with gathering the assets. After you gather the assets, it's good to keep in mind that, again, these are not your assets, they're the estate's assets until they get distributed out. Some of that may go to you ultimately, but it may go to other individuals. But as long as it's still within the name of the estate, you're acting on behalf of the estate in a fiduciary capacity. So you want to make sure to protect the assets, make sure that they're not lost or otherwise depleted. You want to keep them separate from your own assets. Another thing to keep in mind is you're not permitted, unless specifically permitted to do so, to self-deal. What that means is if you're the executor of the estate, you can't sell the house to yourself at a 50% discount. You can't use the funds on behalf of yourself to benefit yourself. You're tasked with protecting those assets for the beneficiaries. So another thing to keep in mind is transparency. The court process, the probate process is an open and transparent process. You are tasked with providing information both to the court and to the beneficiaries about what assets exist and how they're going to be distributed. Finally, I'll leave you with this. Lack of communication or miscommunication from the executor to the beneficiaries is probably the primary reason that contests or any sort of other opposition filed by the beneficiaries is brought in court. So I highly encourage you to be open, transparent, and honest with the beneficiaries as you're acting in your capacity as executor. If you need assistance with this or have any other questions, please feel free to reach out.